EYAdvance, the next evolution in reporting, is an online solution that transforms utilization, availability, and employee data into smarter decisions, faster metrics, and better experiences. Historically, the same data has been available, but to an almost overwhelming extent. Presented in a raw format and stored in separate applications, it's cumbersome to combine, present, and translate into actionable insights. However, this state of reporting was what our experience managers, finance directors, talent team, and firm leadership had to live in for many years. As a result, many business and operational risks went unchecked, preventing us from achieving true operational excellence. Our practice needed a solution that provided a single source of truth across a business and a means of presenting information that was insightful and self-serving so that anyone could get the answers they needed in near real time. Our response? We delivered EYAdvance, an enterprise dashboard solution that transformed EY's data into an indispensable asset that America's advisory leadership now depends on to achieve Vision 2020 goals. How exactly does the tool deliver on this claim? To truly understand, you need to see the tool in action. To illustrate the power of EYAdvance over legacy reporting, we will walk through a few use cases. As we walk through these, don't only focus on the different perspectives of information the tool can provide, but also notice the speed at which we can gain these different insights. In just a matter of seconds, we can view the business from several different angles to get a deeper understanding of how our business is performing. We will look at the Utilization Summary tab, which is a high-level overview of utilization across the business. Let's start with National Advisory. We'll make our selection, and we'll see the data populate several of the visuals below. Across the top, you'll see we have metrics on hours, utilization, and FTE, with actuals and forecasts in yellow compared to the financial plan in gray. Across the bottom, we have the same metrics, but the actual figures along with the variances from plan. In this example, we'll look at DNA, so we'll go over to the domain filter, and we'll simply filter for data and analytics. And the data will adjust to DNA. So we can see across the year, we have a massive increase in hours over plan, pretty comparable utilization, but also a massive increase of FTE over plan. Now, at first glance, we might think that the data here has an error in it, but if we take a step back and think for a second, we'll remember that DNA had an acquisition of DNA Society in the fall. So this would explain both the additional hours as well as the additional FTE. However, when it comes to plan, it is no longer an apples-to-apples comparison. To fix this, we can simply go over here and choose Revise Plan, which takes into account adjustments across the year in head counts so that plan readjusts and normalizes to the current business environment. Here we see now that the FTEs are in line and that the hours are much more comparable. Another scenario. We'll stay within National Advisory, but now let's look to see how we're projecting to finish off the month. It's halfway through June, so we'll come down here and we'll choose Current Month Blend. This will show us a blend of the actuals already recorded as well as the remaining forecast. And we can see that we're projecting to miss plan by 1.6%. However, we can do a few what-if scenario analyses to see the impact on the business. First off, we know that we have several ghosted projects remaining for the month. We can simply come over here and choose Include Ghost to see that impact, and if everything kicks off as planned, we see a swing of 2%, so that we're projected to beat plan by 0.4%. We also know that a lot of people take vacation in June, so we can also choose to look at this from an effective perspective. Simply come up here and choose Effective, and again, we'll see a big swing in utilization and be projected to beat plan by 0.5%. So just like with Revised Plan, in just a matter of seconds, we were able to make several selections to look at how different situations affect the business and get a much deeper understanding of the performance as a whole. Our last example really showcases the innovation of EYAdvance. Instead of only showing the standard reporting breakdown, such as domain or region, we can look at cross practices and look at people that have similar skill sets or backgrounds and see how they perform as a group. For example, if we look at any subdomain where people have data or analytics, we can simply select those and look and see that as a group, they're outperforming plan by 0.8% for the year. This allows us to start asking a lot more interesting questions, such as, are there certain skill sets that we see even across practices getting staffed more commonly than others? Are there areas that we're seeing growth or places we want to invest more? Across practice, are we seeing places that might be lagging or that we want to walk away from? EYAdvance makes answers to these questions much more visible. As you can see, EYAdvance provides an opportunity to transform your data from obstacle into asset. Through the combination of standardized data sourcing, powerful visualizations, and intuitive user interface, EYAdvance represents the latest in reporting innovation, which can help optimize the practice from the inside out. Better data leads to better insights. Want to know how EYAdvance can help you obtain the elevated necessary insights to guide your practice to achieve its Vision 2020 goals? Reach out to the EYAdvance team. We'd be happy to help.